Hello, I'm Jackie Campbell. I'm a Master Gardener Emerita with the Grey County Group, and I'm also the Gardener in Residence here at the Durham branch of the West Grey Library. I'm here at the library from 10:30 to noon, the second Wednesday of every month. Just come in and look for the sign that says I'm actually in. I hope you managed to see at least some of the videos from our series, A Year in the Garden. If you missed any, you can catch up on the library's YouTube channel. This year's series is called From the Ground Up, and it's getting us back to basics. All those things that a gardener really should know, but it's easy to kind of slip by you. So, and today's video is what is my hardiness zone and why should I give a hoot? Well, if you, in your garden, if you concentrate on flowers that really just are alive and bloom for a year, 1 year only, and that's annuals, you don't need to hoot. But if you want to overwinter plants and have them come back for more than 1 year, you really do need to know this information. There are 9 hardiness zones in Canada, with 0, as you might guess, being the harshest, and that's in the Arctic. 9 is the warmest, and I think some very mild areas of Vancouver Island would qualify as a 9. We certainly don't. And each zone is subdivided into A and B, with A being the harsher of the two. Durham is now considered to be Zone 5B. And to find out your hardiness zone in a very easy fashion, go into the website www.planthardiness.gc.ca, and it's part of the Environment Canada website. There are 2 things you need to bear in mind about hardiness zones. Although your general hardiness zone could be 5B, as it is if you're in the Durham area, your own garden can have mini zones. So if you have an area of the garden that's quite sheltered, away from wind, maybe it faces south, and your soil, you get a lot of good snow cover, it could be considered Zone 6, either A or B. And you may find that you can overwinter plants that are recommended for a higher hardiness zone. But conversely, you might have spots in your garden where it can be, again, a zone harsher. So you just have to be mindful of that. Watch what goes on in your garden. The other thing to bear in mind is if you're getting information on plants from a U.S. website, for instance, or a U.S. publication, it will quote U.S. zone, U.S. hardiness zones, and there's not really any correlation between Canadian and U.S. hardiness zones. The U.S. zones are calculated basically on temperature. But the Canadian zones take other things into consideration. They take into consideration temperature, of course, but frost duration, wind speed, precipitation, both rain and snow, which of course is very important for overwintering. So there isn't really any direct comparison. I can't say that a zone would be a zone 5. So you really need to try to access a Canadian website or a Canadian publication if you're looking up plant information. Or if you just can't find it, I err on the side of caution, and if it says US Zone 5, I will say it's probably at least Zone 6 in Canada, so I just probably don't bother. Now, if you'd like some more information on our hardiness zones, or if you need advice on any other gardening questions or issues, don't forget that I'm here the second Wednesday of the month. You'll also, I hope, get into the library to visit the seed library, which will be opening soon.